Marley hosed.
This is Too Late. I'm your host, Guy Larraz. With me this week, it's my honor and privilege to introduce former First Lady Mrs. Laura Bush. I look forward to having a deep discussion about family and life after living in the White House. Mrs. Bush, thank you.
Well, Mr. Larraz, what a very interesting look you have. Did you comb your hair this morning, hun?
I do. I do look in the mirror and my hair.
Because it doesn't look like it.
Oh my God, I do.
How are you? Welcome to Crawford.
It just does this, but...
We like to have visitors. We don't get them very often.
Mrs. Bush, tell us about the role religion has played in your family's struggles with mental health and substance abuse.
Well, that's a very direct question, isn't it? I would say that we are all Christians in this family, very strong Christians, and we believe in the Lord, and we believe in the Lord giving us strengths and also giving us weaknesses. I don't really believe that there's substance abuse in our family because I think that it's just a poor choice of words because honestly, all substances are God-given. And if we just happen to enjoy them a little too much, well, we are forgiven. It's God-given and we're forgiven. And Jesus helps keep Georgie in the backyard, so, there's that too.
Excellent. How has the president's foray into fine arts affected the flavor of your marriage?
It has added a little something to our marriage. I sometimes am the model for his paintings.
When George is painting, what sort of poses does he make you do?
Well, why don't I just show you? I do this.
Mm-hmm.
Then I do this.
Oh.
And then the grand finale.
Mm-hmm.
This.
Hold that for a second. I need to draw this.
What do you think?
Huh.
What do you mean, huh? That is my piece de resistance. I mean, that's the thing that George, it blows his mind. I can't believe you just said that.
My apologies, Mrs. Bush. The nature of art is divisive, and I just need time.
Divisive? I was the First Lady of the United States of America. I know how to pose. I had to fake a smile for 8 years. You think I don't know how to pose?
I'm terribly sorry. I take it all back, and I'm a terrible critic.
Well, at least we both know that.
So, Mrs. Bush, what is it about retirement that you find most surprising?
Well, George is always around me. And I find that lovely, of course, because I love my husband. But sometimes it's a bit suffocating and slightly strange. So I'm really happy that George has found his passion in painting and that now I can lock him out of the house so that he can go do his art in many other different places on the property, as far away as he needs to go.
Fascinating. And do you have any advice for Melania Trump?
I would just say to work on her poker face. Sometimes it's hard, but she just needs to keep on smiling. And hopefully it won't be for too long.
How do you feel about the new administration's stance on abortion rights?
I have always believed in a woman's right to choose what she does with her body. If she's allowed to choose what color to color her hair or what kind of dress to put on, my goodness, she should be able to choose whether to keep a child or not. I mean, this whole idea that the moment that you get married, you are suddenly some sort of host for God to carry any kind of child he decides to put in your body. What is Mitch McConnell, the host for Satan? What is a woman? Can she be a host for whatever alien being wants to jump out of her belly? What are we, in a Ridley Scott movie now?
And how do you internalize the boiling rage of watching your less talented counterpart garner more notoriety or popularity than you ever could?
I do a lot of needlepoint. I have tried meditation, drinking for a while. What I try to do now is I try to let whenever that rage starts to boil up, which is on an hourly basis, I just tell George to go and paint something. I'm going to go pour myself a little drink right now. I'm just feeling real parched all of a sudden.
Drinking, painting, praying. Thank you.
No. It's more suppress, repress, drink, and pray.
Suppress, repress, drink, and then pray. Thank you. Got it.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Bush. We have a caller. You're on the air with Too Late.
Mrs. Bush, this is Keith Olbermann requesting your presence in my life. It's time this charade ended.
Oh, my.
Hi, Laura. It's me, Keith.
Mr. Oberman, what a surprise. I'm flattered, truly flattered. But,
I love you, Laura.
oh, my.
I don't want to give up the game, Laura. I don't want to stress too hard. I don't want to give America a break, but I want to be easy with you. Let's take this administration down from our New Zealand home's a deck hammock.
Well, I have always wanted to go to New Zealand, but I'm so sorry. I have to stay here in Crawford and take care of the village idiot. You know who I'm talking about.
Well, Laura, of course I figured you for the loyal type, the kind that stands by her man. That's part of the reason I'm so in love with you. But I want to be that man. Yet I am not the man who can express what he wants in his man heart. So I have brought the heart of man to man up and tell you what this man thinks about this woman.
And I know that Laura will save me. I'm not gonna stand here and wait. And I'm all out of comments. Let's just fly away.
Oh, what did I just do?
Well, Chad, that was impressive. As much as I like my brothers to the north, I just can't leave my George. I'm sorry. That was a lovely rendition, though.
I don't know what this is about.
Our love will have to remain unrequited.
What happened?
Can't believe you've given up on happiness and America.
I need to process this. Consider this. You come with me to New York, and every weekend we can come back and take care of George.
Oh, honey, I'm not going to New York. That's the land of the Yankees.
I'm gonna get you, Hosey. Come back here.
Hey, get back. Mr. President. Mr. President, no, you can't have this. This is the last one anyway. I promised it to Bernie.
Hey, screw Bernie. You know, he's all about sharing. He's gonna give me that last one. You give it to me now.
Think fast. Oh, gotcha. I'm out of here.
Ah, hell, you squirrely Hey, you said no oil? That's not fair. You just slipped right out of my hands. I'm gonna get that beer. I don't care if it's warm. That's the last one. It's gonna go in my mouth, straight to my belly. Hey, is this the door? Is this where they're at? I'm gonna get you. Wait. Hey, come here.
I think I have a solution. You should go with Keith. And then, hear me out. I can go with both of you. I don't eat much and I sleep on the floor.
Honey, I learned a long time ago not to play with boys. Well, other than my husband, of course.
Hey, Hosey, I know you got more beers in there. Dang, you shouldn't have poured that one out. I mean, come on.
And that's all the time we have this week on Too Late.
Oh, hell yeah, man.